Not my usual RC stuff, and I apologize, but this is what I do for a living. So this morning at the shop, I broke all these up out of flat sheets of copper. All right, and then we curve them, put the seams on them, curve them by hand. This thing, it's a metal stretcher shrinker. Like we're shrinking. All it does is basically make a little crimp. Bunch of crimps down the side of the panel to curve it, and then you put your mechanical seam on there by hand. These are the panels I already installed. You got to put them on there and work them with a hammer, beat them down. You fold the bottoms. Ignore that dent I put in it. You didn't see that. We're folding the tops. We're gonna make a cap that hooks that lip I turned out, and then I'll put a couple like kind of like cross break, only they'll end in the center at the wall. Give it a little pitch because that thing's like truly flat. All right, then I got one clamp on there. I don't know if you'll be able to see with all the glare from the sun. It's blinding. Put you another clamp on that bad boy. All right, now the shape's very close, but it's not exact, so you go through with your mallet. See, I don't know if you can see it. Drop it down a little bit. All right. Then you got to work the seam over a little. And then you come back and squeeze that up and close it. And later, I'll beat these over and stand them up, and I'll do a hand seam. You know, I have to form it with the front panels coming on. They'll run past, and then you fold them over twice. It's called a double lock mechanical seam. All right, so this is what I was talking about. We beat the seams over, right? Then you take tongs and you stand it up like this. All right. Get it all stood up together. And you clamp her off. Make sure it's down tight. You can work it with a hammer a little bit. It might change that brake line, but that's okay. When it's all said and done, it's done by hand. It ain't gonna be perfect like a machine. All right. Take another set of tongs. This is your first turn. I'm saying it's a double lock, double mechanical lock, but that's your first turn. All right. And you see down here, I've done it, and then you see where it steps down, where it like wrinkles up. Then you fold it all again. All right. Good.
Yep.
All right. See, now we're starting the second fold. I did the first fold, squeezed it tight. I trimmed it down to 1/4 inch. Now you take the second fold. You're bending both sides of the metal. You have to keep it clamped or it'll start to rise up. You just bend that bad boy on over. Then later you beat it on down with a hammer and then squeeze it together with either tongs or some kickers or hammer and a dolly.